da blockbuster, i film di serie A, i Ghostbuster, lo squalo, Jurassic Park. Mi sentivo in paradiso, in quel Luna Park. Oggi è chiuso, tempo scaduto, niente più caso.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And tonight should be an absolute battle of wills. Two teams that have been dominating as of late. Shaq, you've been here before. What can a club try to do to maintain its momentum?
Well, you got to understand what you're doing well, and you got to keep doing that. Don't switch it up now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Take nothing for granted.
Well, momentum can flip at any point, Ernie. So hustle plays can determine the outcome of this game. So I'm going to see who has that extra effort on the defensive and offensive end.
It is time now for tip-off. Kevin Harlan will have the call, and we will see you later.
Tell them sit down, be humble, 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 sit down.
And there is a buzz in the air in the sold-out Quicken Loans Arena. We've got the Charlotte Hornets facing the NBA champion Cleveland Cavaliers. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Taking a look at Cleveland. Guys, what a terrific start to the season. They've really been getting it done early.
And they can put themselves into a great position in the season series by winning tonight. They've won the first one, 2 to go after this, so they'd be assured of at least a split.
Any win is important, especially when it's against a team in your conference. You know they want to win this one badly.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, LeBron James does not mind being a vocal leader. He said conflict was just part of the game for me growing up. I played outdoors, and if you didn't win, you might not play again for the rest of the day. Now I'm the leader of this team, and I expect nothing less than greatness out of all of us. I'm going to hold everyone accountable, including myself. Kevin?
And that's so great to hear, D.A. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year. And these teams have both been stacking up wins lately. On a collision course tonight should be a ball.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this. I've marked this on our schedule, Kevin, and I want to see these two teams go at it. This is what you love, great matchups. These matchups are the kind you remember long after the game is over.
And they're playing with confidence, aren't they, Steve? That's always evident.
If you have confidence, you have a chance.
So off the tip at Charlotte. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for the Hornets, Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Riley is out there with Booker, and it's Batum in at the 3 slot. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in the groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Outside, Walker, 3-pointer. They get it back. Another shot, and he makes the bucket, through contact, and gets the whistle, too.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the contest. Here's Baldwin. He had 28 points in the win against the Lakers.
You know what? I also like how he attacked the glass. Gave a terrific effort in that department.
Here's Baldwin. There's the dish to Shumpert. Back to Love. Kicks it out to James. Buries the long-range jumper. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Walker with it. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Here's the screen. Kicks it to Monk. 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He likes to work that in-between area. Upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
Passes it to Baldwin. James, a screen on Batum. Baldwin kicks to LeBron. And James throws it down.
So difficult to stick with LeBron, cutting off the pick and roll. One of his bread and butter moves.
The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Walker the pass to Wiley. Outside Batum. Here's Monk. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. They set the screen. Shoots. No good on that one. And Cleveland the other way now. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Well, they came in with a strong game plan, made adjustments when they needed to, and kept the crowd out of their heads.
And the Hornets with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. It's deflected. And they're moving it up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one. For so long, the Hornets have been one of the most disciplined teams, Greg, in the NBA.
Yeah, you look at how this team takes care of the ball, and from the first guy to the last, it says something about how much pride they take in that. Minimizing turnovers goes a long way in terms of winning games. It's been a part of the basketball culture with the Hornets for quite some time.
And he recovers it. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. The Cavaliers leading by 3. On the wing, James. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Steve, so many star players get credit for their offensive game. LeBron James is just as much a factor on the other end of the floor at the defensive end.
Yeah, on that end, he's incredibly versatile. He can guard 1 through 5. He said that his chase down block of Iguodala in the 2016 finals was the defining play of his career. Obviously, he takes tremendous pride in his defensive game.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Do you remember that 2003 draft? Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and this guy, LeBron James. He went #1 overall.
Now, here's Batum. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah. And Wiley gets it to go.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Here's LeBron. The lead is 2. Out to the right wing. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 5.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
They set the pick. Booker in the corner. Wiley the pass to Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Walker. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
James dishes to Shumpert. Another 3 for Cleveland.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Booker. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And they're running. And Shumpert kicks to Baldwin. Back to Shumpert. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range. Shumpert's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hornets trail by 11. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And on the road, their perimeter shooting really helped to kind of keep the crowd out of the game.
You know, I was surprised to see how comfortable they were in that environment. Shot a very high percentage from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Walker. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Now here's Monk. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
LeBron passes to Love. Back to James. Love with the screen on Batum. James against Batum. Baldwin goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
The vision of LeBron, always finding open teammates.
Hornets trail by 13. Outside, Walker. They set the pick to end the drought. They get it back. Goes back up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. There are a lot of punishing players in the league, Steve, you know that, who will just hound that offensive glass. Who are your top picks for the best offensive rebounders right now in the league?
I think Andre Drummond, Dwight Howard, Kenneth Faried, some of those guys that just attack the glass. DeAndre Jordan, some of those guys are just relentless. Zach Randolph doesn't do it with a lot of athleticism, but he gets great position. Those guys have a knack of getting offensive rebounds.
And they can just read it well, right? A lot of guys just read these rebounds the right way. They know where that bounce is going to go, the angle of the shot and everything else.
And it's such an art to be able, like you said, to read the angle and get into position and understanding how guys miss shots. And that's an art because guys have to put in a lot of film work to do that.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And that one's good. Love.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Hornets trail by 11. And here is Monk. Boy, that win against the Jazz. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Here's Walker. That shot off, and Cleveland will come the other way.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
In the corner, it's James. He kicks it to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. There's a good screen. Baldwin the pass to James. No good from outside. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Batum, good.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
LeBron outside, down low, kicks it out to Love. James outside. To the inside.
Oh, goodness. Terrific. And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
And the Hornets call time here.
And LeBron James in 2014 took on the burden of leading a young Cavs team back to greatness. He changed the whole culture, showing them what it took to win it all.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Taj Gibson's checked in for Trevor Booker. Barton comes in for Nicholas Batum. George Hill's checked in for Monk. And it's Conley in for Walker. And Smitty, it had to take a lot of patience for LeBron going from Miami to Cleveland, getting his teammates and the organization overall to that next level.
The definition of a leader, LeBron James. He'll do it with praise or criticism, not shy about challenging others and lighting a fire under them.
Now Rose, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. And not sure what he was thinking there.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Barton kicks to Gibson. Wiley. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
No good from Bosch.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Fires from deep. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Cavaliers.
And they concentrated a lot on creating open looks from beyond the arc. Player movement, finding space on the perimeter, that was their #1 priority.
Dishes to Howard. Here's the chosen one. Barton defending. There's Rose with the 3. Hill pulls it in. Hornets trail by 11. Over Rubio. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Hill's got his first 2 points.
Unfazed by the D. George Hill firing away with confidence.
Here's the chosen one. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Charlotte has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Barton kicks to Hill. Doubled by Bosch. Gibson dishes to Barton. Here's the screen. It's deflected. Now Cleveland moving it up. 1:33 left here in the opening quarter. Now Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Yep, that one goes in there.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Hill. That shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Anytime you can seize control of the rebounding advantage, you are in great shape to win any game in this league.
Hornets trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
41 seconds left to play in the first. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Here is Conley. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Utah.
No way to contest Conley on the catch and shoot. He's so fast at getting his shot off.
Rubio, the pass to Rose. Howard with his screen on Conley. And again, it's Cleveland.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Hornets trail by 10. Here's Hill. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. They set the pick. Conley left side. Over Rose. Conley's shot is off. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. Just play like you're playing street ball. Just have fun. Just play the game that you've been playing, forever.
Infectious enthusiasm. You see it every time he steps on the floor. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Protecting that rim early on, that's been a big factor for them tonight.
Well, you can erase a lot of defensive mistakes when you have shot blockers lurking in the background.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Will Barton is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Conley, then there's Hill, and it's Wiley in at center. Now here's Howard. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And Smitty, would you ever be interested in joining a team as a general manager or a personnel guy in a front office in the league?
I would, Kevin. I mean, I love everything about the game of basketball, and obviously played it, been in broadcasting. But a GM role is something I've always talked about, coaching, front office, whatever it may be. I'll be happy because I'm in the game of basketball. And then, Kevin, if I get that job, are you coming with me?
I'm always with you, by your side and ready to go. But let me ask you, when you were playing, Steve, did you consciously think, hey, someday I might be a coach, or I'd like to sit up in the stands and evaluate talent? Does it go through your mind in the throes in the middle of your career?
Yes, it does. And a lot of the guys, I would say my mentors, one was Lenny Wilkins. He did a fantastic job. Player coach at one time. I've talked a lot to him. My wife and Joe Dumar's wife are sisters, so me and Joe have a close relationship. Pat Riley, I picked the brains of the best, and hopefully one day I'll get that chance, and hopefully I'll make that move. But right now, I'm loving what I'm doing.
Now here's Barton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
And when you factor in the assist totals, that's a complete game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now here's Barton. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Barton kicks to Hill. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Conley against Rubio. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Hornets trail by 6. They double-team Conley. Barton dishes to Conley. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Bosch grabs the miss.
Oh, you can tell he's frustrated to get that good of a look from 3, and he didn't make it.
Rubio the pass to Howard. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Expanding his range. Rubio misses. Charlotte has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. It's Barton with...
Ooh! That's how you attack. Wow.
Agree.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here's Howard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And not a whole lot that D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, you might as well start jogging back the other way.
Conley kicks to Barton. Doubled by Howard. The kick out to Hill. The feed to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gibson for 3. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Daniels. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hornets trail by 8. Outside Conley. The pass to Gibson. Barton outside. Back to Gibson. Outside Conley. He dishes it to Hill. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. No good from Gibson. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And Rubio kicks to Howard. Pass to the chosen one. Feeds it to Rubio. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Booker, he's checked in for Wiley. Batum comes in for Will Barton. And Monks subbed in for Hill. Here is Conley. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. He feeds it to Monk. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. LeBron with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Baldwin. They get it again. Kicks it out to James. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
Completely in rhythm that time. LeBron working off the catch and shoot.
Charlotte calls timeout. Steve, is a player, do analytics give you a path to say, you know, I should change and lean more toward this, or I should stop doing that because I'm better at this? Does that ever enter a player's mind, you think?
Hey, Kevin, I think guys should look at these numbers. When you're saying from this spot you're shooting 20%, stop shooting from that spot. If from this shot you're shooting 80%, you might want to get to that spot. So and I think that in those cases, yes, analytics work. And when you're shooting a 3 and you're shooting about 30%, you need to step in.
Walker's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 11. Monk kicks to Batum. There's the pick. Over James. Up again. Got a piece of it. Here's Shumpert. LeBron outside. Jacks up a 3. Shot clock at 6. Baldwin the pass to Love. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Cavaliers #1.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Walker with it. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. Again, the miss by Walker.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Now, here's LeBron. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And when you factor in the assist totals, that's a complete game.
Batum. And a wide open look for Walker. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Now here's James. 10 points for him. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by James. 6 points for Amon Shumpert.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Gibson the screen. And Booker kicks to Monk. There's the screen. Outside for Batum. And he's good on the 3-ball. Batum's got 9.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
So it's the Cavaliers now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Hornets trail by 12. And Walker kicks to Batum. On the wing, Booker. 9 points last game out. Back to Batum. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And this is the first season where we have ads on jerseys in the NBA with the teams. Gut reaction, Steve, now that you've seen the ads on the jerseys, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I don't like it because I know it's going to start to add up. Well, we're not going to even be able to see the player's name and the logos. It's just going to be ads everywhere. I understand it, but I don't like it.
You know, I can see it for practice jerseys. I can see it maybe when you're selling it retail to the fans. But, I mean, isn't there enough advertising already? I mean, let's that's one of the great things about keep it as pure as possible. I get the European deal, but there's so much money here, it would seem like this is just an add-on that doesn't need to be added on.
Kevin, I'm totally in agreement with you. I think practice jerseys, like you're saying, selling the jerseys maybe, but I think also maybe at the All-Star game, you can fill those guys up for that one game. But I would love to keep it pure, getting a chance to just see those uniforms the way they are.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Baldwin can't get it to go.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
Here's Booker. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
He couldn't have played it better. There was just enough room to get the shot off.
And one of those lunch pail players. You love him, Greg. Trevor Booker out of Clemson.
Just hard-nosed, gets on the glass, and although only 6'8", he gets off his feet quickly. A terrific leaper and just one of those ultra-competitive guys.
And here's Walker. Following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, he's strong. He's a gifted big man with a high basketball IQ. That's Kevin Love.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And here in the early part of the season, Steve, when you played, did you have a favorite part of the regular season?
I did. I think right around All-Star break and afterwards, because now you know you have a chance or you're in the hunt. You got to start to pick this up to put you in a place for the postseason. But if you're not in the postseason, February starts to feel like a drag.
I bet. But when you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, at least now you got something to aim for, right?
Yes.
Now here's LeBron. Baldwin misses the three. 1:49 left here in the second. Walker against Rose. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
For Charlotte, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Here's James. He's got 13. Some nice passing by Cleveland here to the middle. And Love throws it down.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Passes it to Wiley. Outside, Batum. Monk, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Walker. He's got 7. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The pass to Wiley. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And tonight he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
The kick out to Rose. Shot clock at 5. There's the pick to the left wing. Stolen away. Here's Wiley. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Utah.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
There's the dish to Rose. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers lead by 19. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have an exhilarated home crowd joining us for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaq. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 7 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, how about that ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Scoring consistently from range. He really lit it up there in the first half.
Yeah, the defense has to adjust, extend out to him in the second half, and that could create a lot of floor spacing.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Baldwin out there with Kevin Love. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. And LeBron James with the three. LeBron's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Cleveland. Walker in the post. And the shot goes in.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
LeBron kicks to Baldwin. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Walker. Kicks to Booker. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shumpert in the corner. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. On the wing, James. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Love, no good.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Shot's good by Walker. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Baldwin kicks to James. And James throws it down.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
With the pass. Charlotte's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Outside, Walker. Rebound, Love.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Good look by Shumpert. Right on the money.
Shumpert with the assist. Hornets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now, here's Walker. 11 points in the game. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
James dishes to Love. Batum against James. In the corner, it's Monk from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Monk's got 6.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Here's Baldwin. 12 points for him. Here's Love. Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Love with the screen on Batum. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
Hornets trail by 16. Charlotte calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
For the Cavaliers, Bosh comes in for Kevin Love. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Shumpert. Mike Conley's checked in for Charlotte. They set the pick. And here's Walker outside. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Bosh, the screen. Baldwin, the pass to Bosh. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. From deep, James. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Batum. Hornets trail by 16. And here's Walker outside. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And that replay sponsored by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. Here's Walker, following the score by Cleveland. And here is LeBron. He's got 20. Pass to Baldwin. This one for 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of his own.
Now here's Booker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Can't hit from the corner. Hornets trail by 21. Booker with the screen for Conley. From deep, Walker. He can't hit that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Now James. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. He kicks to Bosh. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Bosh has got his first bucket in this one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Batum. He's got 9. Conley on the follow. Conley's got 5 now.
You have to box him out or he's going to beat you to the glass on both sides of the floor.
LeBron outside. Rubio with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now here's Batum. Dishes it to Walker. The teardrop falls in. Walker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Baldwin kicks to James. And a miss there on the triple.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
Here's Conley. He's got 5. Walker in the post. Back to Conley. Hits the 3-point bomb. 8 points for him.
Like seeing Mike Conley get busy from beyond the arc. When he has space to pull up, he fires the threes.
Here's Baldwin. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Will Barton, he's checked in for Charlotte. Hill comes in for Kemba Walker. Hornets trail by 19. Conley, the pass to Wiley. Over Howard. But they recover it. Pass to Wiley. And there's the feed to Booker. Barton kicks to Booker. Passes it to Hill. He dishes it to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Over Rose. No good from Booker.
He's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not to be.
Puts up a 3. Rose, no good. Barton outside, and the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Daniels, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio.
In for your Cavaliers, Troy Daniels.
Doubled by Howard. Feeds it to Booker. Conley kicks to Hill. The pass to Booker. The dish to Conley. 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And one of the things about Will Barton's game that to me makes him such a force is how unpredictable he can be. He plays at times almost like a man out of control, and it really does work to his advantage as he is a difficult guy to deal with in those one-on-one situations.
And so here's Cleveland following Will Barton's 3-point attempt. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
And so it's Charlotte with it. It's Barton on the wing. Lob pass to Conley, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Baldwin. Inside. Hornets with the rebound. And to back up the point with Barton in his chaotic play style, he knows exactly what he's about. Famously saying, Greg, I'm so creative most of the time, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Hey, you know, that might sound glib, but it is just how Barton plays. I mean, a fantastic competitor who just does what it takes to win. He gives you a little bit of everything out on the floor.
Conley with a wide open look, looking to end the drought, and Booker with the layup. Booker's got his 2nd basket.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
Here's Baldwin. 20 points for him. Over to the wing. Five on the clock. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Fires the 3. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Conley. With the floater, and he sinks the layup. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
Really smoking the nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
1:37 left to play here in the third. Baldwin the pass to the chosen one. And the shot goes in. The chosen one's got his first points in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They set the pick. Here's Hill. Again, the Hornets score.
Hill, a solid shooter from mid-range. Sometimes that's a shot you have to take.
Pass to the chosen one. Now here's Howard. He's covered closely. Another steal. Barton outside. He feeds it to Conley. Hill kicks to Booker. It's back to Hill. Over Rose. Hill, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the right side. Another steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Rose.
And Hill very steady at the free throw line. Not the guy you want to give any cheap fouls against.
For Charlotte, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Monks checked in for Mike Conley. Outside jumper. Love outside. Hill against Rose. Back to Love. Fade away. Hits the three-point bomb. Love's got 12 in the game.
Good job of closing the gap. Good defense, but better offense by Kevin Love.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Now, here's Monk and Charlotte looking at who they've got. Booker out there with Wiley. And there's Monk. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. Now, here is Hill. Shoots off the step back. Again, missing Hill.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Now here's Rose. George Hill missing his last shot. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Howard goes back up. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
Hornets trail by 19. And here is Hill. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Barton. There's the screen. They double him with Love. Three-pointer.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
Outside jumper. To the paint. 11 feet away. Howard misses. Charlotte shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Monk dishes to Hill. Kicks to Booker. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Booker's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Charlotte. Pass to the chosen one. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Love. Here's Shumpert. Howard, the pass to Rose. And Shumpert kicks to Howard. Shumpert in the corner. Here's the chosen one. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 20. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Booker is screen on Rose. Hill dishes to Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And George Hill, a definite threat coming off that pick, leveraged that into a nice pass.
Rose passes to the chosen one. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
Now, here's Monk. Guarded by Shumpert. Hill kicks to Booker. Great D that time from Love.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position. Does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Now here is Hill. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Off the pick. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. He kicks it to Rose. Back to Howard. 11 feet away. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 8 points for Dwight Howard.
You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible.
Outside Hill. On the wing, Booker. Monk with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul on Derrick Rose. And that'll be his third foul so far. And Smitty, this year the NBA choosing to start the season a bit earlier to cut down on the back-to-back games during the year. Do you think the NBA should spread the schedule out even more? Are you happy the way they have at least gone about this season?
I think the NBA, Adam Silver and those guys have done a fantastic job. I love how they give the guys basically a week after All-Star game. They're starting a little bit early to cut down the back-to-backs. Either way, if you can find ways to help the recovery time, is great. But I think right now, the league and the games and the scheduling, they're in good hands right now.
For Cleveland, LeBron James at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Ricky Rubio checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Walker's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's the screen. No good that time. Great tee that time from Love. James kicks to Bosh. James outside. Down low. Here's Love. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
The defender out of position to contest there. Good read by Love.
Kevin Love at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. Hornets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Walker against Rubio. Booker is screen on James. Here's Monk. 4 on the clock. Chris Bosh with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Love dishes to Bosh. Rubio with a wide open look. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist.
Not the most comfortable shot for Rubio, but give him credit. He doesn't turn it down.
Here's Batum. And stolen by LeBron. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Nicholas Batum.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And with the business of basketball booming, most players are afforded a pretty lavish lifestyle. There's no doubt, not only the NBA, but in all sports, certainly a blessing. But Smitty, are there downsides to all that notoriety, all that money, all that lavishness?
Yeah, it is, Kevin. I think the downside is, one, you can't live that lifestyle if it's lavish for the rest of your life. And I think second, it takes away. You are a public figure right now. You have to understand that. And that's the downside. Being able to go out with your family, being able to go out to a restaurant, you got to understand, yes, there's going to be fans everywhere, and it takes away from that. So I think that's the 2 things for me is, guys got to understand that lifestyle doesn't last. And I think also,
Beautiful.
beautiful.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
McCaw, the pass to Pekovic. Walker against Rubio. Here's McCaw. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
I'll tell you, even though he's a question mark from range, you still have to defend him. James kicks to Daniels.
Ron right side. And the shot is long.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Gibson setting the pick for Walker. Here's Pekovic. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And LeBron throws it down.
Leaving the defense shell-shocked at this point. LeBron having one of his nights.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pekovic with a screen. Walker against Rubio. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Bosch dishes to Rubio. James outside. The kick out to Bosch. Just 5 to shoot. Daniels passes to Harper. Shoots over Pekovic. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
Now the pass to Bacon. Gibson with the screen on James. McCaw kicks to Pekovic. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. They set the pick. Dishes it to Walker. Shoots over Harper. And again, it's Kemba Walker.
Timeout.
Walker's got 18 points just in the second half.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And the demands of NBA basketball, no secret. The league has taken measures, Steve, to allow players more time for rest, which is good, and more time for recovery, which is better. Less back-to-backs. Do you think more can be done and should be done in those areas?
You know, I know the league is looking at it. The less back-to-backs is fantastic, and I think they're looking at the travel and the recovery. So as more and more they can limit back-to-backs, I think that helps guys recover. I think guys get a chance to be ready to go. Because playing a back-to-back is extremely hard, and I think guys on their own are doing a lot to be able to take care of their bodies in the offseason. So I think both players and league are doing a fantastic job.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. Now here's James. Off the screen. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
The defense keeping its attention on LeBron. He hits the roller in stride.
Now here's Walker. Tight defense on him. The feed to Booker. He can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. LeBron outside. Baldwin the pass to Love. Outside jumper. Here's the 3. Riley with the rebound.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
That one off the back iron and out.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Here's LeBron, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Riley, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Hornets. Free throw good, James. Steve, at the rise of NBA message boards and increased coverage from beat writers, NBA players have plenty of opportunity to read up on opinions of what people are saying about that player. Is this something that is impossible to avoid? And do some players read fan opinions about themselves? Are they reading these critiques?
Yeah, I think they are. Some players read it too much. Fans have a voice, but you don't have to read the good or the bad. But going back to the beat writers, I think a lot of times a beat writer is one of those guys that you see every day. When you're looking to challenge him and when he writes something bad, and also you want to pat him on the back when he writes something good. But I think you got to look at the beat writer and understand he's doing his job. You got to kind of separate that. But a lot of times when there's a beat writer interact with a player, A lot of times it's bad, especially if the beat writer has written something negative toward the player. I wish they can separate those guys, and also the players can separate the beat writers from fans.
Shot clock at 5. The shot's good from Monk.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
They double him with Booker. Baldwin kicks to Love, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Taj Gibson's checked in for Trevor Booker, and Barton subbed in for Monk. Here's Baldwin. It's good. Baldwin's got 16 here in the second half.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Barton goes back up, and the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Cleveland.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Here's Walker. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Here's Barton. And across the NBA, we've seen players taking a vocal stance on various social issues. Smitty, you think that's pretty important?
Very important, and I think this generation has done it better than my generation. Obviously speaking out, but yes, they're using their social media tools to come out and talk about important issues. You know, one thing you just want to bring light to these issues, and hopefully a lot of people, the more light you bring, the more solutions I think will come about.
Well said. Here's Baldwin.
Ooh, love it, love it.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Gibson the screen, and Walker kicks to Green. Looking for Gibson, he gets it there. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
That's where you want your big man doing damage. Gibson showing his skill in the paint.
Here's the chosen one. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
Makes it off the glass.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss.
They could never put it together when it mattered. Just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
And here's Rubio. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.